Hello everybody and welcome back to Natlan. I am super excited to keep going with this exploration today as we get started on this world quest. Just to follow up a little bit from our leveling extravaganza last time, I went ahead and got the materials that, not you, but that Navia would need at a crafting bench. We were just short on some of these, I believe it was. Let's go ahead and ascend Navia the final time. There she goes.
All I need now is a nice pot of soothing tea with a little milk, and our tea party can finally commence. But seriously, one tea party wouldn't begin to repay you after everything you've done for me. So if there's ever something you need in Fontaine, know that Spina di Rosula will always be happy to help you.
As she says this, the wind's blowing her face. Funny. Congratulations, Navia! Level 80 out of 90 now. And lastly, Layla. I've gone ahead and did her boss a couple times. So now we can ascend her as well. Oh, we'll have to level her first. Ooh. Wow, where on earth did I get those things from?
Okay.
I know we ran through them last
Get
time.
it together, Layla. Believe in yourself and in the person who's helped you come this far. The two of you together can solve any problem that comes your way. Whew. All right. Time to leave my worries behind. Let's go.
Wow! Layla acknowledging other Layla. Yeah, these things. We went through them last time. How did I get 10 already? Wow. That is so cool. Okay, so for now, I think we are all leveled up. Working on getting everyone else's materials and the Mora, of course. We don't have any other housekeeping, except we're going to do some housekeeping. That is to say, we're not going to do... Ooh, hey. Mora. Yay. We're not going to read this just yet. I saw it mention Natland and Verisa. And even though this came in well after Natland has finished in-game time, I haven't met Verisa yet. So I'm going to save that one for later. Oh, that was a cool platter, though. Anyways. Happy birthday, Tainari. That's a readable we read last time. Here's this fight. Once again, available for us. Nice little warm-up round. I was wondering why my phlogiston was going down, but it's probably because, what is their name? Coco, was it? Was attacking that Void Ward.
This is where
Ooh, that normal damage was cool. Was that Coco as well? Alright, great. Let's get some more phlogiston. Yes, excellent. Okay, so we are exploring Ashflow. Ooh, cool. Ashflow Street and collecting secret source scraps to find this Jade of Return thing. We also want to defeat the quote-unquote evil dragon. I would love to know more about this dragon, especially since it was so quickly labeled as an evil dragon. One wonders if it's just trying to protect something. Or save something, you know? I bet it's in this tower. We probably have to fight these guys first, and they have a chest. Don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and do this so I can try to do that. You know, I've been having a lot of mysterious healing these days. In the various boss fights that I've been doing to level all these characters, I'm trying out a bunch of different parties, which has been really fun. And one thing that's been happening a lot is mysterious healing. I don't know where the healing has come from. I've been talking a little bit about Aoife and about how he's an excellent healer. A little bit too good of a healer for my Zhongli team because Zhongli's on the staff of Homa. Turns out he's an even better healer than I thought. He has a passive, which will heal someone once they fall below 40% health. I'm like, he just won't stop healing people. Anyways, if you can't tell, I kind of adore Aoife, actually. And that's one of the reasons I'm really excited to level. Oh my god, the dragon! Hi! Are your wings okay? Oh! Hahaha. Yeah, that vile evil dragon! Guess it decided to show up before we went to go find it, huh? We are being attacked, but my quest says go this way. Okay. There's that circular shape that we saw earlier, and I was wondering what it was. You know, the way that she just climbed up these steps, emphasis on climbed up them, I wonder... Probably they're, you know, definitely damaged and eroded away by time, but they seem much larger than steps normally would be for humans. Maybe I'm imagining it, but that would be a cool piece of evidence for this being a non-human civilization. Can you come down from there, please? Thank you. Watch me put it right back up on top. Nope. Right. 1, 2. Pop the balloon. Here you go. Getting a lot of these new drops, which is nice. Up that way? Sure. There's an enemy to fight on the left. Are you overseeing some mining? It would seem. Wow, they're really mining! That's so cool. I don't think I've ever seen Hilly Trails mining before. Burying things, digging things up, sure, but mining. How cool. Oculus over there. Oop. Ooh, look at Coco? Getting so much stronger. About time, too. If we can shoot it down from here... oh, Cocouik, right. You kind of look like an anglerfish. In a very stylized way. It's a little concerning. Yes, we just need to use that thing. Try putting your hand on Coco, Vega. How mysterious. Super awesome sauce laser. Fire! What a name, I love it. Whoa! Aww. Storm Terror flashbacks. Dragon of the City of Flowing Ash, the Tainted One. When Cocouik's energy is fully charged, a powerful beam can be shot at the Abyss. This beam is highly effective against evil dragons corroded by the Abyss. So, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and assume this was a nice dragon that has just been corroded away. Wow, this music! Huh! Guide Cocouik to attack fell dragons with its beam, and make timely use of shields to block fireballs fired, and to accumulate energy. Once fully charged, Cocouik can unleash what Bona calls the super awesome sauce laser ultimate attack. Interesting, and we shield to recharge. There you are, hey buddy. 2, 3. I don't have to oh, sorry, Cocouik. Oh, sorry, Cocouik! I'm... Okay, Q. Nice. Okay. I get the feeling I can only attack or defend. I can't do both at the same time. Yep, seems like it. Recharging! Recharged. Wow, this really is just like at the beginning of the game. Oh, I don't want to interrupt my ultimate, but sometimes I must. I hope I was charging even though I shielded whilst doing the ultimate. You know, I wondered, do you suppose this is the dragon from the histories? Because there was a dragon that fell into the abyss, wasn't there? Oh, I should have saved that. Oh, darn. You're way out of range, aren't you? No, hurry up and aim at the bad guy. I'm trying, Paimon! The bad guy's also aiming at me. I need to defend. Darn, so you don't charge if you're still in your ultimate. That is a shame. That was really bad timing. Oh well. We're doing okay on hell. We're almost through this guy's anti-health bar. Let's save it this time. He's probably about to go up again. There you are, little guy. And he's out of range, so we can't hit him anyways. Absorb that and fire my laser. Yay. Oh, got him. So what exactly is Cocouik? Cocouik. Do you suppose some sort of piece of technology from Loch Canatlan? So cute, whatever you are. Nice! The super awesome sauce laser is pretty hot stuff, eh?
Yeah, but why is it called that, though? You sure have strange tastes.
You don't think it sounds awesome? Speaking from my experiences as an adventurer, it's much easier for people to remember and pass on skill names if they're flashy.
Let's forget about the name for a moment here. Thanks for helping us out again, Coco. We couldn't have beat the dragon back without you.
You look so pretty with your little wing. Aw, Jasper seems discouraged. Do you feel upset that you weren't able to contribute? Or are you just upset with the violence, or both? Don't worry, we love you too. Don't be sad. We're not saying that you didn't do anything, Jasper. Not great with words, are we? Everyone has their strengths. That's right. You'll get your chance soon, Jasper. Paimon knows it. Anyway, the evil dragon flew off in that direction? Huh. An injured beast always flees to its nest first. I bet that's its lair over that way. Whoa. It almost seems like the sentence got cut off. We'll have to get the pyrophosphorite back before it recovers. If I were alone, I wouldn't have dared to take the dragon on even if it were injured. But we're a group now, and you're pretty good. I think we'll be fine. I'm not sure I can shoulder this burden. Sorry, I've suddenly got some urgent matters to attend to. Whoa. Wow, the Traveler wants to back out. I get the feeling she wants to discuss something with Paimon first. Because this whole situation is a little suspicious, you know? Come on, don't you worry. I'll go in first. Just watch my back. Time is of the essence. Let's go. The world built upon slowly collapsing sands? The scorched earth, the future of paradise shattered. Chosen of dragons come forth and prove your valor. Valor? Wow. There's definitely a dragon talking to us. But which one is it? Is it you, Coco? Can't look at you. You're floating around me. Track down the evil dragon. What about this teleporter, though? Can I get that first? There's also an Oculus over there I'd love to grab. Hi, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. No need for all this hostility. Hey, there's a... that's the one we were looking for. Great. Oh, and the thing. We can use that to get the Oculus. Flowers. Thank you, thank you. Lots of birds. Let's see. If we get onto this rock. And then... Nice. Straight up. Use all the phlogiston you need, my friend. Okay, great. We did it. We can even put the sconce right back. You can hang out with your other sconce friend. I see a chest over there. But now actually I'm thinking maybe we do want to fly. Ah, fascinating. Okay. Because where is that oh my god, it's going to be way up there, isn't it? And there's another Oculus. Okay, yes, I would like to fly again. Thank you very much. Might even take this thing up on its offer. To see where it sends us. Oh no, it's just phlogiston, isn't it? Okay. Ooh, supercharged phlogiston for a second there. That's pretty cool. If we can just get up to that one, we'll be able to get up much higher. This is even a phlogiston current, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, darn. New plan. I'm really enjoying the rock renaissance. This is hilarious to me. In our hour of need, Geo Traveler's here for us once again. Oh, we're just short. I could put down a second rock. Maybe. Oh god. That's the wrong button. The question then just becomes, can we get up onto that second one? No, we're blocked on it, actually. Okay. We must find another way through. How do I get down? Close enough. Investigate. Flowers. Hello, my temporary brethren. Have you seen phlogiston anywhere? I could just walk, it seems like. Level 101. That's how you know this place is dangerous. What on earth? Yes, I will touch. Hi. Whoa. Queen? Ugly creatures to have taken over my friend's body. Brave warrior, let me aid you. Well, I was about to say, let me aid you. We'll save your friend's spirit. That's so cool. Like that thing was saying last time. When people who were fighting these creatures, maybe, fell, they then became them themselves. Oh, and that other warrior immediately left. Oh, but we have a little Oh, wow. Oh my god. You can see the corruption slowly taking them, but you almost look still alive. Are you alive or dead? Are you a ghost or not? These inhuman creatures are truly tough adversaries. Inhuman monsters, I should say. Greetings, brave warrior. I'm Quainan, a member of this adventure team. My duty is to eliminate these monsters. Yes, I am a warrior of the adventure team. Be careful, brave warrior. These monsters, they are extremely cunning, capable of disguising themselves in different forms. Every night, before I fall asleep, I hear the sounds they make from their hiding spots in these ancient ruins. This is why I cannot sleep at the encampment. This place is filled with these monsters. You must be careful, too. Oh man, yeah, I think we're starting to see the remains of that adventure team. Wow.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, I missed one. Huh. I don't know if he realizes that he's already lost. I wonder how long he's been in this half-alive state. Nice, phlogiston, excellent. There's the Oculus. And we ended up getting pretty close to a, teleporter as well. Let's go in here. Enter. I bet this will take us to that teleporter. Oh my god. That's quite the journey. Cradle of Fleeting Dreams? Wow, what a cool title. And I love this mysterious floating circle. I love mysteriously floating things and I love circles. What can I say? Ooh, another ruin guard. A surprising amount of Conrian presence here, isn't there? Another thing somewhere. Below or above? Let's look. Now that looks like it could be a floating city, doesn't it? Oh yeah, we said we needed to look outside next time we went outside. Oh my god. Floating building or something. Little hopscotch path for an ectomosaur. And we are rejuvenated. Okay, let's see if we can get... Nope, wrong one. Back to that Oculus. Oh, funny. We actually didn't get this teleporter. We got a different one. I need phlogiston again. What? Yeah, well, we saw one of these things at that other side. What are these? Elevators? They are. Wow, that's really funny. But I think this is where that one Oculus was. It is. Great. Recharge. Up we get. Now we get the Oculus. Now let's get back into the phlogiston. Back through the rock. A very, very large piece of rock to boot. Oh, wow. This cursed fog, huh? Look at the way the walls wrap around like that. It looks like a maze. How cool. Teleporter up there, it seems like? Okay, interesting. It looks like there might be a path over here. Ooh. Fascinating. Don't mind if I do. Directly upwards. There's that teleporter. Excellent. There really are a lot here, and indeed, I think a lot of that is because there's such dramatic changes in elevation. Oh, yikes. Look, floating buildings! Anything else up here? Why am I going up again? I don't think there's anything up there, actually. I do love, like, the purple... What did you call that? Fuchsia? Magenta? Hot pink? It looks so cool. That way. Ooh, hey, we're above our quest. That's the nest down there. Look at it! Oh yeah, we're supposed to go attack it before it recovers, right? Well, I'm getting teleporters. Let's try to go directly up. Oh, I hope I didn't start this too late. Come on, buddy, you're almost there. Oh, just barely didn't make it. Oh, a thing! Awesome. Wait, let's get in here. Kind of stuck on the rocks now. We can dive against the currents, make our way back out this side, and try going up again. There we go. That's more like it. Ooh, crystal flies. Hello, crystal flies. Got it. Nice. Nice having this, what are you called? Cucosaur? Cucosaur height. Hey, you're a tree I can collect, aren't you? I really have to come through here and do a tree collection spree. Is it funny that I'm looking forward to that? Hi, little one. Do you know where I could get some phlogiston? Oh, sorry, I was stuck on the side. No need to attack me. Hey, a chest! Nice! Look at all these flowers, Paimon! There were a bunch of flowers in there. Okay, I am tempted to keep going, but I think we've kind of worked ourselves into a corner here. Not any good paths for us to take, and we're out of phlogiston, pretty much. Oh! It hurt me. That's really funny. Go up here. I think I was up here already earlier, actually. Up here. And up here. Yes. Great. This is where we first came through. We did one whole big loop. We just didn't make it all the way up there. So close and yet so far. Maybe it is worth it to go back up this path and then fly over to the top of those rocks, and then we'll go fight the dragon. I love how you can tell when we get into proximity of the quest because our Coco circle comes back. Very entertaining to me. Look at those wings. Those are beautiful. Ooh, we've left vertical range. How cool. Alright, let's just fly directly upwards for as long as we can. Oh, those rings! Those are on the map even! Fascinating. Well, I'm sure we'll be getting up there at some point then. Wow, these rocks are taller than I thought they were. Trying to get into this. Thank you. Appears to be the maximum height. So hard to see where it starts and where it ends, but ooh, there's another phlogiston source over here. And there's one of these things over here. So hopefully this thing will push us further up and isn't the terminus of a different one. Enter. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Wow, you trying to get me up there? Feels a bit early. I won't lie. Nice. It's another Cucosaur sconce right there. I think that's what that is. This looks like a doorway. And that other teleporter is still somehow above us. Oh, don't tell me it's way up there. Where is that? Where is that? It says the cradle, which is where we are currently. Unless that space up there is also going to be called the cradle. This is a throne! I suppose something will happen if we sit in it. Some sort of trial. Wow, that is a throne! And I bet it's going to have a really good view. Huh. Maybe once we get rid of the fog. Okay, so... should we try to get over to those rings? I don't think we'll make it. Where was that one, pathway? Don't fall, don't fall. Well, here's something. Oh my god, we might actually be able to make it if they give us more of these sconces. I think I saw another one, I sure did. Oh, I'm so excited to see what's over there. Great. You know what would be really funny? Is if they actually designed this world quest that if you took too long getting back to that dragon, it would heal and you would have to fight it again with Coco. I think that would be pretty cool. It was a pretty painless fight, so it's something that you could conceivably do over and over again. Ah, there's that teleporter! Ooh, I want it. Look at the way the light falls on the throne. That is so funny. Yes. Teleporter. Recharge. You've given us another sconce as well, in case we need it. Which is very interesting. How did they think we'll get up here without a sconce? Does this imply that we might be able to one day fall from above and need a sconce afterwards? Fascinating. Ah, don't fall. Why would you do such a thing? Oh, look at all these little rocks floating in the air. So what do you think happened here? Because, I mean, obviously the civilization has fallen. It's been thousands of years. Decay, angry dragons, and all that. But I wonder if maybe a god died here at some point. How did all these rocks get into the air like this? And why are they staying in the air like this? Almost an inconvenient wind gust. I want to recharge. There we go. Ooh, look at these. Oh, there's an Oculus way up there? Oh my god. Oh my god. Where are you taking me? I really thought there'd be some sort of teleporter on those things, maybe. There's definitely a structure. Oh, and it looks like a puzzle. Like something where... like a relay ball puzzle. There's even a Yomkasaurus sconce. That's totally a relay ball puzzle. Fascinating. Go for that Oculus, though. I guess if we're up here, why not, you know? How high can we go? I really thought that the... Oh! Ah! Ah! Let's not cry! I really thought that those two circles on our right would be, like, the highest point, but we can totally go higher! Okay, okay. Where's my next recharge point? Right there? How am I supposed to get from there to there to there to there to there? Oh, there's another recharge point. Okay, okay. I'm gonna trust in the phlogiston. In phlogiston we trust. And a wind current. Nice. Oh my god, what is that? Is that Sumeru on our right? It's Fontaine! You need to maintain our altitude above all else. Altitude above all else. That's funny. Where's my next location? What is that? That must be part of Oshkanatlan, where I am right now. There is a teleporter up there! Oh, we're saved. Okay. Maintain altitudes, because so long as I can get over there... Oh, it's an entire phlogiston current. They're so hard to see, though. I can't see where their boundaries are. Can't tell when I'm in them and when I'm not. Oh, okay, okay. I'm so focused right now. Found another one over here. Is that the sun? What is that? Is that the sun? I think that's the sun. I don't think it's the moon. Ah, we made it! Is that phlogiston? No, that's just fire! I mean, it looks like, sacred flame, but it's not reigniting my phlogiston. I cannot believe we made it all the way up here. Wow! There's the sacred volcano. The people of the springs. The night wind. This must be... Wow, look at Oshkanatlan. Are you telling me that once we do this quest, this fog is going to clear out and I can see down from here? That's going to look amazing. What is that? Don't you dare fall. I might cry if you do. Is that... Oh! It's the island that we just uncovered. That's why it looks unfamiliar, because it's so new. That's totally the sun. There's the island for the summer thing. Tower here. Do you suppose there's something in this tower? In or above? How do I get you to fly? There we go. Hello? Nothing inside. Okay. Why did I just hear an Oculus sound? Was that just your footsteps? Oh my god, your foot went through the wall. Wow, look at the Amrita tree. It's glowing even from here. I think that's what that glow is. And we fell off. Oh, tree. Look at Nod cry. Oh my god. I wonder if this fog will even fade away once we get the fog cleared out. You're kidding me. It's so close. Oh my god, that teleporter. It's gotta be like right there. Okay. Speaking of teleporters, though, there are more teleporters to get up here. So, which one? This one? I feel like this is going to be on the ground. This one seems like it'll be in the air, though. We have a teleporter here, so we can guess and check. Will the teleporter restore my phlogiston? It kind of seems like they do. Oh my god, they do. That's amazing. Okay. That one feels like it's on the ground. Unless that one is that island over there? No, it does. I think that's this island. And I think that's in the air, and so that's what I want to try to get next. And we can be speedy about it. I think. Because as far as I'm aware, even with our... Let's try to gain altitude. Our phlogiston gone, we'll still be able to fly. Ooh. Hey, nice. Wow. I love it when the devs can predict players like this. Possibly this is the only way to get to this little island, too. I'm really trusting you to have a teleporter. Looking at the mini-map, it doesn't look like... Oh, here we go, here we go. Come on. Oh, I see a teleporter. Excellent. Wow, look at the seagull down there. I have the high ground. I have the high air. A thingy for Jasper! Wow, those almost look like Fontanian Numa blocks. Oh, they're just sconces. Is that a... I mean, that's Nyctomosaur, but is that a freaking Koholosaur block all the way up here? That's interesting. Alright, teleport waypoint grabbed. Yeah, that's a Koholosaur. Where are you gonna find water? Extremely tempting to grab that and just jump off this island, though. Hi. Ronzlock? A capricious warbeast! Ah! Yes, indeed, you are capricious. After all these centuries, you're still in operation. Fascinating. Oh my god. Yikes. What's your HP look like? Hey, I'm making a dent. That tells me that your attacks will probably one-shot me instantaneously, though. Ah, ha ha ha. Oh! Here she goes. Tee-hee-hee. Got two-shotted. Let's just steal the chest. Uh-huh.
A reward on the road.
Yay! And I am so curious about that sigil, but we're actually not going to interact with it just yet. Who has the most HP? It's probably you at this point. Oh my god. Ah! I'm kind of just trying to heal Arlecchino a tiny little bit. Let's do this. Let's do that. Nope. Out of the way. Rehealed. Good job, Vega, for surviving. I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. Vega and I have an interesting relationship. She is my way of interacting with the world, so... She's me on some levels, but she's also clearly her own person. So she is my good friend, and also my daughter, and, like, I don't know. But I'm proud of her. Just doing some, you know, examination of the self right now, I guess. What better time to do it than in the middle of a fight against a local legend? Why am I still fighting this thing? I should just leave, but I'm having so much fun. And we appear to be able to stun it if we attack it correctly, I presume, whilst it's trying to do that one attack. Fascinating. It has a lot of resistances. I'm wondering if maybe it can learn resistance. Its little devices on its head have turned reddish, which makes me wonder if it acquired a resistance to pyro at some point during all this. Nice dodge. Yeah, I don't know how we stunned it those other times that we apparently stunned it, but you know what? We survived, so it's okay. Out of the way of that. You are not Bennett, but you know what? That works too. Okay, I really want her skill back. Great. Yeah, this is just gonna take quite a while, isn't it? Bronzlock. What a cute name. I love that this guy has a name because, you know, this is going to sound really obvious, but that implies that somebody named it. I wonder who did. Did you just grab my cryo? No, you didn't, darn. I was kind of hoping that it would change its resistance to cryo. If that is indeed a thing it can do. Who knows, maybe it's just naturally resistant. Probably. See, Lolly's almost dead, oh no! Let's fix that. And then let's do this as soon as that starts coming down. Great, good job. And grab. Oh dear. 1 and 2 and drop this just for fun. Why not? Oh, the footsteps got me. There we go. Let's drop this as well. Bring this down. Uh-oh, used up my ultimates right before this part. Not ideal. Luckily, we have Bennett's ultimate on the field. Footsteps, footsteps. Footsteps are done. And then it hits us with its face. And we do this. Do-do-do-do-do. Getting into the swing of things now. Ho 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 ho. You have such high resistances, my friend. I'm going to wait until now. Darn it. I think it stunned me right before I dropped the ultimate. And that's why it was delayed like that. But it's okay. Because we survived anyways. Nope. Thank you. I want to rebuild those ultimates immediately and rebuild her bond. Maybe we can get this guy onto the grass. We can do a little tiny bit more damage. Okay, great. Liking where we're at so far. Oh, nice dodge. Grass is already burnt, turns out. I don't think we'll be getting much more fire out of it. Ooh, nice. Everybody has their ultimates, just about. I think we'll probably hide it in my ultimate for this round of meteorites. Lovely, good job. Bennett, there you are. Might as well do this. Did take a hit there, but it wasn't too bad. Oh my god, for a second I was doing no damage at all. I guess it has an invincibility frame after that one attack. Fascinating. Let's grab this, and honestly, I'm just gonna run away a little bit because... Huh, look at that, it's stunned again. It's been a long time since that happened. And I feel like that, for some reason, happens more when we run away. Not usually how these things work. Let's heal a bit. Might as well. I want to get everybody back on the same timeline. There we go with me. Here we go with Bennett. See, Lolly is ready, and to Arlecchino. Yay! Everybody's back together. Oh, footsteps. I'm experimenting with dodging lately, because I'm wondering if I do need to be pressing a... I don't! Cool! Oh, wait, I have a shield up. Hard to tell. Okay. My current understanding is that if I want to dodge something successfully, not only do I have to press the sprint button at the right time, but I have to also press a directional button and go in that direction. But I'm wondering if maybe I actually don't need to. Maybe I can just press sprint and it'll automatically dodge. Just in some random direction, you know? And I was trying to test it out just now, but... Oh! I did have a shield at the time. Oh, I would love to try it out some more, but unfortunately, not when she's just been revived and can't heal because we're in combat. Needs her ultimate back. And it's counting on you to get some pyro energy on the field. Why is he's not healing more? Is that really 70% HP? Huh. Oh, that's hilarious. Wait, did she get a pyro infusion from Bennett for the last few seconds there? Fascinating. If the fight goes on long enough, I really do just start experimenting. I'm experimenting with stunning, experimenting with dodging, footsteps. I can heal Alikino, lovely. And then recharge her, fantastic. Me, you. Bennett again. I don't want Arlecchino to die again because she cannot be healed, so... Vega's gonna tank the hit. Good job, Vega. Proud of you, buddy. Unfortunately, I do wonder if winning this fight... Oh, nice. Will cause that one... inscription to become active. It did not! We did it! Yay! Well, now I could interact with that if I wanted, but I do kind of want to do the main quest in this area first. Okay! That was fun. That was surprisingly peaceful for me, actually. What is it called? I think I reached a flow state. Okay! Well, let's do some more flying around, I guess. Head back towards our dragon. Good morning, dear Kukusaur. Let's try this one. And then we'll go here, not here, and make our way back in. That's the plan. That way. We're full of phlogiston, so we can be fast. So how do you suppose Bronzelock got up there? Because Bronzelock has no wings. Conria's underground. How on earth did a war machine from Conria get onto a rock that's floating in the sky? I assume that Ushkanatlan fell well before Conria even existed, potentially. Oh my god. Oh wow, did I leave Ushkanatlan? This is what it looks like, huh? Why is my vision looking like this? What was that about? Did you see that red on the edge? That was concerning. Wow, look at the light on the Flower Feather Clan. That's so pretty. But yeah. What the heck is that? Hey, what the heck is that? Is that a ruin machine that's just kind of spread eagle, I guess? That's kind of... like, that's a normal ruin machine. That one's kind of freaking me out. Oh, it's a big guy who's lying down. Okay. Yeah, look at all these... Oh my god! Huh? Look at the Abyss Order over there. Doing something interesting. But yeah, because I presume that Ushkanatlan fell well before Conria did. So how did the rune machines get up here exactly? Did that one rock just decide to start floating several centuries after all the other rocks started floating? Ooh. X. Fascinating. Care to share? What are you looking at? What are you researching? Have you seen my brother? I would very much like to speak with him. I have some questions. Aw, look at Bennett with his own pyro infusion. That's adorable. Bye. Okay. Didn't give me answers about my brother, so you're gone now. Exclamation point. Start. Oh. I guess that gave us an inscription. Oh my god, it gave us multiple inscriptions. I should probably mark these. Oh my god, hi. I might have a limited amount of time to get to those inscriptions now that that's started. Hey, something to read. Oh, wow, look at this cooking pot. It's different from other ones. Nameless Traveler's Notes 2. This sheet of paper has already gone yellow with age. The scribbled words on it read as follows. It is evident that this place was originally intended to supply energy to the City of Ashes. But it appears that something must have occurred to cause this function to cease. Though there are signs of a battle here, the main structure of the buildings here have not been damaged. As such, battle damage did not cause the cessation. This seems more like the result of human operation. They say that only the master of Ushkanatlan, who has dominion over the entire city, may freely operate the giant city of machinery. This whole thing is a mechanism, isn't it? It totally is! As well as there's modified source mechanisms. But why then did he shut off the supply of energy to Ushkanatlan? Did someone else do it? Is there someone else apart from the Python King, Ochkan, who could command these devices? Ho ho ho. Someone else. So what do you think? Someone who might have had more authority than Ochkan? Someone who might have stolen the authority from Ochkan? Or someone who might have, like, figured it out, hacked their way in? Because I could see it being like, do you suppose Ochkan is the dragons, the Pyro Sovereign? Maybe? I don't think so. I think he's human, or at the very least, that half-human person. I'm writing down right now, what am I writing down? Python King. I wrote that down. That reminds me that that one artifact set that we peeked at, but didn't yet read, mentioned a Python King. So that's definitely to do with Ochkanatlan then, as we suspected. Python King is fascinating. Because, again, back to our questions about, was Ochkan human, dragon, or something in between? Pythons are types of snakes. Snakes look very similar to dragons, reptiles, all that, you know, so on and so forth. Fascinating. Oh my god, it's not Cry. Wow, just looking over there, it feels cold. I can't wait. I'm gonna mark this one, I guess, just in case, because there are a lot of teleporters around here. Inscription is what they're called, right? There are a lot of little islands and a lot of little islands with teleporters, so I want to remember to come back here. But yeah, Python King, Ochkan. Energy. Where did they get their energy from? That's been a consistent question in many different nations. How do we produce energy? And we've seen that being a topic of interest in multiple areas, particularly in Fontaine, who is now dealing with the loss of their source of energy. Here. And what kind of energy source do you suppose Ochkanatlan would have used, is basically my question now. I am a little bit worried about our height here. Oh, we just have to make it up there. Oh, nice. Thank you! Awesome, even got the secondary bar. Appreciate it. Oh, hello there. Oh, target identified. Moving high level test data. Commencing collection. Ah. Okay, sure. Let's become a Koholosaurus 1,500 meters in the sky. There's no problem with this. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die and I didn't get that teleporter. Oh. Never give up. Never give up. If you keep trying to survive, there will be random things you can use to survive. I love it. Okay, okay, let's try this again. High-level test data. So yes, where do you suppose they sourced their energy from is my question. There's that teleporter. Because what I'm thinking right now about, actually, is azazite, which we saw in the Convian ruins. Ooh, recording all for Ochkanatlan. Beep beep. Wow, look at this secret source sentinel still doing its duty even after all these years. Lamau. I want to get back up to that thing. We kind of wrap around this thing. I wonder, maybe I should do like this. Here we go. Enter. Yeah, it really does just throw me right here. That's really funny. Must be the end point. Are you an elevator? No. You're already elevated. Okay. I bet there's something interesting up there. Can I do this? Not really. Okay. Oh, nice! That island in the sky. That's one that we were at earlier, isn't it? Come on, you can make it, buddy. You can make it. So close. And yet so far. We didn't make it. Okay, I don't think there's anything up there, actually. So I'm actually going to skip this one. Let's go here, see where this takes us. But yeah, look at these. Don't they look like the giant arms of a mechanism? Is that not what we first thought when we first saw this place? And they totally are, aren't they? I think this is just another path upwards. The question is, are there going to be oculi? Oh, and we're back into battle range too. That's really funny. I don't know if there's going to be oculi or not. But you know, it might be better to teleport up and fly down at this point. I'm not going to do it right now because I do want to get back to that quest. But why is this here? Maybe there's a challenge of some sort we'll have to do once we interact with that guy. I just want to jump off the side. I thought it would be entertaining to do it as a Coholosaur. Maybe it will be. Can you fast plunge as a Coholosaur? Why is there a mushroom up here? Guess it rains up here. Okay, okay, let's try it. Did I die? Oh god, this is freaking me out. Whee! Oh, it would be so cool if they had a diving sort of thing. I can go sideways. Ooh, I'm almost reaching the boundary of the world.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Hi, Paimon. You uncoholosaur'd me, Paimon? Paimon, you're going to kill me! Wow. I think that is the most deliberate murder attempt I've ever seen from Paimon trying to get us away from that barrier. I can't believe she uncoholosaur'd us just to talk to us. Oh, we're all the way back here. Okay, so let's go find our quest. Ah! Back on Ashflow Street. This city, it feels like there should be a volcano here. Like some sort of pyroclastic flow swept through here millennia ago and just buried everyone and wiped out anything else left. Or the other way around. Wiped out everything and buried everything left. Yeah. Alright, let's go fight a dragon. Hopefully we can be friends after we fight. Ooh! Defeat the evil dragon. It's using these things. Or are we using these things to keep it trapped? Wow, she's here to help us! I love it when they do that. Let's see how much damage she can do. Oh, yikes, we're in the flames! Watch yourself, you're in the flames still. Coco's getting through that barrier. I'm gonna do this. Back into here. You just looks like you were about to spin on me. And I don't like it when my friends do that. Okay. Look at your design. You're beautiful. Look at your wings, though. Can you fly like that? They seem a little sliced up, but they also don't look injured, so maybe this is an intentional design. Oh my god, Jasper's even here helping. I love it so much. You look like you're charging up some attack. Oh, interesting, interesting. It is as I thought hope lies with humanity. But this is not the end. You are not yet qualified to seek an audience with me. Ah, we need to go talk to more inscriptions, don't we? Wow! That was so funny. Threw me straight up into the air somehow. Oh, you're doing that. Look at those flames. They're gorgeous. They start as some sort of power, but then they start to look like, what was that? Phlogiston, maybe? I assume it would look like phlogiston. It would make sense that it would start to look like phlogiston. Oh! Oh dear. Oh, Coco protected us! What about Bona and Jasper? Alright, so the dragon has spikies on the back, but they don't look like Dvalin spikies. So I can't assume that those are hurting it. Might just be normal spikies. Ugh, Paimon can't believe it got away again! We almost had it, but the dragon's strength was suddenly restored somehow. This is not the end. Golden pattern. Eh? You saw the golden pattern again? Was it a hint left behind by that, Sage of the Stolen Flame? Wait, is looking for the treasure in this ancient city one of his trials too? What are you talking about? That was quite an ordeal. I thought we had it dead to rights there, but it lives to fight another day, huh? If nothing else, though, we can get my pyrophosphorite back. Ah, yes, it's right over here. Yay! Pyrophosphorite acquired. Speaking of that, what should we do now? We came here looking for the Jade of Return that adventurer spoke of. But we don't know what that thing is yet, do we? You must know something about it, right, Bona? Is it one of those things that'll require 3 phosphorite chunks to unseal or something? If only it were that simple. But in truth, it's not to be found within the city, but instead in the sky? What? But the notes we found in the tower said... Did those adventurers make a mistake? Wait, you came to Ochkanatlan, the Forbidden City, on account of some notes you just happened to pick up? The more skilled the person, the more bold their deeds, I guess. Since you don't know anything about the Jade of Return, you probably haven't heard the story of the Sky Serpent ship? Tonatia. No, we have not. Please tell me more. As the name suggests, it was a skyfaring ship built by the Python King Ochkan, the tyrant who ruled Ochkanatlan. The ship was filled to the brim with treasures, and countless adventurers from Natlan have pursued it. My old man included, of course. He was the best adventurer from the Flower Feather clan. But the Tonatia did hold greater significance to him beyond his ambitions as an adventurer. The Abyss calamity devastated our tribe decades ago. Decades ago, you say? That was 500 years ago by our reckoning. So what do you think? She's probably been here for 450 years, maybe? And the evil dragon that occupies this ancient city also appeared around the same time. Rumor had it that one of the countless treasures aboard the ship was the Jade of Return, Ometiotl, and that locating it would quell this abyss-tainted ancient city. At that time, we just witnessed the nightmare of the Abyss. So if we could find the Jade and suppress the contamination here in the city, our tribe would no longer have to live in fear. My old man set off on a journey for that purpose. But he never returned. All that remains is this pyrophosphorite chunk, which he found in the ruins. I wonder how he got it to her. Did she find it, following his footsteps, or did he send it out? I'm sorry for your loss. Did the ancient dragon? Oh, I'm sorry, the evil dragon, it said. Don't be. I've never actually met him. I heard all this from a woman who adventured alongside him. The inscriptions on a monument in the ruins say that the winds of the distant past, fascinating, will guide the way to Tonatia once pyrophosphorite is placed on the altar of primal fire within the ancient city. But the city became a forbidden place for the tribe after that woman returned alone, the sole survivor from my old man's squad. Paimon didn't know that the Jade of Return was so important. Guess we aren't pawning it off for Mora now. But we can remove the Abyss threat against your tribe if we can find it, and that would be amazing too. We just have to locate this altar, right? Bona, you must know where it is, don't you? Well, I don't know either. I only snuck in here recently, and only because I was looking for clues concerning the altar of primal flame. I'm getting concerned. I mean, more so than usual, of course. If she only snuck in here recently, she thinks she's only been in here for a short amount of time. If she has been in here for centuries, which she totally has, then how come she hasn't canvassed this whole place already? She should have had ample time to explore everywhere. So either she's forgetting things, or she's looping. I love time loops. Or not that much time has passed for her. Maybe time passes differently here. In which case I would be concerned for what time it will be once we leave this place. And for that reason, I doubt that that's the answer. I encountered lots of unexpected dangers, but things started looking up after I met Coco. You're so cute, Coco. How much you want to bet that Coco protects her because of something that her father did? That would be really sweet. The evil dragon was the only problem at that point. I was planning on sneaking in while it was out, but it got me good. But it's gone now, thanks to you, and I got my pyrophosphorite back. Now I can go seek the altar of primal flame. Must you find the Jade of Return? You don't want us to go with you? No way, I was just about to ask, actually. As long as we follow Coco's directions, we should be able to find it and access the Tonatia up in the air together. I can't split the Jade of Return with you for sale, but there must surely be other treasures up there to be claimed as an adventurer's reward. Look, even Coco's light points to somewhere higher up.
Well, this sure doesn't sound like a guaranteed score, but it's not like we can do anything other than trust you, eh? And if we do reach the Tonatia, we can help everyone and make a huge profit. Talk about a win-win. How about it, Vega? Let's go up with Bona, shall we?
Really? That's great to hear. I knew you'd agree to help. With you around, I'm sure I'll be able to fulfill my father's last wish. Jasper says roar.
Jasper concurs. It's settled then. Let's get going before the dragon comes back.
Bye, Jasper. I'll miss you. We can just go straight up? Oh my god. Well, I want this Oculus. What's with all these mysterious... Oh, these are inscription things, right? If I interact with them, they fly away? The western furnace of fiery embers has not been activated yet. Alright, let's be on the lookout for a furnace. Oh, I bet this is the furnace. Record-keeping secret source sentinel. A secret source sentinel used for recording! 2 recordings are within, and they are dated very far apart indeed. One of them goes like this. I'm sorry, Cocouik. I'm sorry. Wait! That might be the name of the girl! Because the feather accessory I made for you, it is in a stone box on my table. I did not think that I, Manchu, would. A promise cannot... And Manchu might be the craftsperson. The other, more recent recording is as follows. I must be careful. This must be Bona's dad. This is no place for the flower feathered clan's blockade. Should have known not to come, but sent to die in the same place as those of yesteryear. Go quick! There are monsters. I'm guessing that was. It's a sword. Did he seal this place? Seemingly bound to the space itself, the old sword doesn't budge an inch. That is so cool. This might be the furnace, but I feel like Bona's dad might have given his life to seal this place up. Ah. Just noticing how low my phlogiston is for some reason. Okay. Let's head upwards. This is getting more and more interesting by the minute, if it wasn't already. Up, my friend. Fly! Rise! I'm very excited for the winds of the distant past. The winds of yesteryear, or whatever they called it. Oh, that's ironic. To come help us out as well. Well, it says that way. Is it on this level, or do you suppose it's up near that throne that we found earlier? Cradle of Fleeting Dreams. Oh good, we've got a little path here. This is Coco's guidance, I'm guessing.
Wait, you're sure this is the way, Coco? You aren't sending us the wrong way, are you?
Coco, sure. It says, only a silly white navigation fairy would lead us wrong.
What? You couldn't really understand what Coco's saying?
Nope, just guessing. Keep going this way.
Hey!
Says Paimon. Ooh. This music is so majestic. I feel like something's about to happen. This is nice. All these teleporters we already got. Wow. Having a rough day, buddy. The faceplant's kind of funny. Boop, boop. I don't know what I need these flowers for, but I sure won't stop collecting them. Boop. Coco is really interesting, like a quest-dependent gadget. Because we can't equip them. We can't... Vision Serpent Sanctum? We can't unequip them. They just appear when we need them.
I didn't expect Coco to lead us here.
Wow. This strange fortress looks just like the place where we met you, Bona. Except it's not damaged. Or redecorated, shall we say. Look, it even has the same mural. Minus the smear marks, though. Is it because we're higher up? That was my guess, too. Whoever did it to the lower one probably couldn't reach this place. Look, Vega. This must be the Python King that Bona mentioned. He sure looks mean. Yes, that's the Python King, Ochkan. Legend has it that he abused and oppressed his people to get the Tonatia built, and eventually attracted the Abyss, which led to his death and to the downfall of the kingdom. But that's just a legend. After all, the storytellers in my tribe have told different tales about what happened to him. Really? What have they said? Maybe he's still roaming the Tonatia and feasting on his treasure. Or maybe the evil dragon that's been trying to stop us is his ghost. Maybe this is him right here. Oh! Coco says that's not the answer. Coco says the truth is much darker than that, even? Please stop with the stories! You're scaring Coco! Jasper wants to keep going, though. Jasper sure's been eager to do something since we defeated the dragon. Is he in some kind of secret contest with Coco? Anyway, where's this altar we're looking for? If Coco was right, it should be below us. Wait, I thought it'd be somewhere higher up. Did we mess it up? The altar of primal flame can't be inside the mountain, can it? How would we be transported into the sky then? Unless the mountain itself collapses. I'm picturing an air hangar. You know, some giant doors opening and then a little ship taking us up to the mothership. Oh, what a shot. There could be a special transportation mode at play. Well, what now then? You were so sure while we were down there. And we can't understand what Coco was trying to say either. We should investigate this area, see if there's any puzzles. Any mechanisms. Jasper and Coco both seem interested in this area. Any ideas, Jasper? Aww. Look at how fond the traveler is. That's adorable. I think I get it now. It's trying to tell us that following rigid logic won't get us anywhere. Wait, you made that up, didn't you? Well, regardless of what's below us, I say we go check it out. I mean, we're on an adventure, aren't we? Might as well take a look, right? Huh. You sure are excited, Jasper. Well, time to figure out how to get down there. Ooh. Anyway, let's split up and investigate, says Paimon, and everyone is still on the map.
I'll keep this close.
Except for Paimon. This is so sad. Paimon, I miss you. Oh, this is a broken, secret source mechanism right here. Paimon said investigate, I said let's collect all the flowers. This is the other side that I couldn't get to. Yeah, when we were at Kukusor and it felt like we'd kind of backed ourselves into a corner. Mysterious tower with nothing in it. Suspicious. Yeah, okay. Ooh, trees! This music, my goodness. I feel like I should be rising into the sky right now. Ascending to level 100. Oh! Almost landed on her. Whoops. Hi, Jasper! How's it going? Have you found anything? Can I investigate with you? Do you need any help? Maybe my opposable thumbs could be of assistance. Doesn't seem to be anything worth mentioning here. Found anything? Let's look a bit harder and see if we can find any contraptions or secret passages. I mean, this totally opens. Right? So... this looks to be readable. We wouldn't find anything even if we kept digging. Holy Sovereign's notes? 7? That despite demonic entity... oh, that despicable demonic entity has been imprisoned within the statue. And yet, it refuses to sing as I will it to. A wicked beast in truth, I suppose, to enact defiance it knows full well to be futile. Clearly, humanity shall only be safe from threats once we have imprisoned last one of her kin, more wretched than she, as they are. At present, the only problem that needs solving is that only their base, beastly blood can control these ancient machines. Are the secret source mechanisms run on abyssal blood? Is that where you source your energy? That's fascinating. And yet they cannot be trusted, and I cannot expend all my energies controlling these mechanisms as the creature within the statue does. I must find a way to build a core of Kuelel that owes allegiance to humanity alone. We saw that on the map. Very good. I begin to understand it all. Oh, the trapped entity must have started to talk. Since only the beast's filthy blood can operate these devices, the only rational choice is to enslave the draconic part of myself? That way, even should my human parts perish, my draconic components will remain imprisoned here. A slave eternal beneath human boots, ever submitting to their will and ideals, ever heeding the souls of those who that person once saved. All things that might oppose humanity must be detained. We cannot trust any power mightier than humanity, nor place our hope in their beneficence. Beneficence? Yeah. No mighty being of such a kind and gentle nature has ever existed save for that person. One who would never commit appalling evils. I myself am no exception, and that is why we must outlaw all... The following segments have been smeared. Whoa! Oh my god, these are the notes of the Sovereign? The Holy Sovereign? So, when I see Sovereign, I think Dragon Sovereign, and this being, whoever they are, has at least part draconic and identity. But I wonder if Holy Sovereign indicates that this is not a Dragon Sovereign. Maybe this is a position in this society that someone once held. I wonder if we're reading Ochkan right now. Because the title Holy Sovereign does seem fancy enough that it would be something that Ochkan would like. And the sort of I will do whatever it takes attitude here is something I could see Ochkan having had. And that's the sort of thing that turns someone into a tyrant, you know? But basically, whoever this is, Ochkan or not, it seems like... Where is it? That person. The souls of those that person once saved. So somebody, I'm going to think this person was a human, saved humanity. And through this action or through another action left such a good impression on the author of this that the author then went on to decide that they would do whatever it took in order to save and protect humanity in the future. Including enslaving their own draconic half forevermore in order to serve humanity. They saw themselves as potentially evil. I myself am no exception, basically. And so they said, I will carve myself into pieces in order to set up this system to operate this city forevermore for humanity, basically. I don't know if they wanted to operate this city itself or a specific device that could be controlled by humanity, maybe. My components remain imprisoned here, ever submitting to the will of humanity. Yeah. I really wonder who that person was. I do wonder, maybe, if that person was Xabalanque. Just because we know that Xabalanque, I think, like, sacrificed himself to the fire in order to do something. Set up the rules, save humanity, I'm not sure. So that's one guess. But other options for that person could be the woman from the artifact set to whom the craftsman pledged his allegiance, basically. And she became, an eccentric... She's from the Children of Echoes, wasn't she? Well, then that would be well after Ochkanatlan, wouldn't it? Just some potential ideas. We'll have to learn more. I love the readables. They're so wonderful and beautiful.
It's just empty boxes in here.
Hey, here's the other half of that mechanism.
Looks like there's some kind of mechanism down there, but how can we lift a stone this big?
Jasper's on it. Ooh! And the abyss is creeping in. Oh my god. What on earth? Well, hello. Abyssal rain. Proof that the abyss is below, above us? Try to say below and above at the same time.
Ugh, what is this? It looks gross.
This is nascent abyssal blight. It looks like it's seeping down from above. I thought a place fetsooned with frescoes would be safer. Nice sentence. Fetsooned with frescoes? Huh? Uh-oh, I think something's gonna fall down. Watch out, everyone! Maybe it'll break the floor, then we can go down. Defeat the monsters!
Oh, well, hello, little one. I like your little circle that you've got going on behind you. It looks super cool.
Ultimate so that we can heal everybody. Seriously. That's 70% for Bennett? Oh, I wanted to see you. I wanted to see how much damage Bona could do. Wow, that was a shocker. Thank goodness for our quick reactions. So, did you find anything?
Well, we did find something that looks like a mechanism, but it's kind of a pain.
Jasper's on it, I bet. He's been itching to prove himself this whole time. Oh, I don't know what you mean, but Jasper looks pretty clued in, so let's check it out anyway. My son is very strong, you see, and I bet he could dig it up. Watch this. Look at him go, look at him go. Oh! Jasper, you almost killed me. Thank God I became impervious to stone for a second there. There we go. Wow. Oh, I was going to say that's a lot of doors. What are they trying to seal in? They're stairs.
It's open! You're awesome, Jasper. We wouldn't have found the mechanism without you.
Good job, Jasper. I knew you could do it.
But don't get ahead of yourself. Plenty of challenges await us. Now that the entrance is open, there's no reason to give up halfway.
I concur, Paimon. Cheap, cheap, says Cocouik. Oh, now Cocouik looks down. Don't worry, we love you both. Look at these two competing. What's wrong? Why don't you want to go in? Are you scared? We're halfway through our journey. There's no turning back now. Can you not go in?
You shouldn't force the issue, Bona. It really does look super scared. Could there be something super dangerous down there?
I'm scared too. This is kind of exciting. Don't worry, our little Saurian's a brave soul. Yeah.
If Coco really is afraid, maybe we should have it stay behind. But not alone. That wouldn't work.
I guess there's no other way. I'll stay with Coco up here. You can have the pyrophosphorite. But whatever you find down there, you have to come back and find me, alright? We won't leave anyone behind. Don't worry, just wait here until we come back. I believe in you. We'll wait for you here. That's so kind of Bona. This journey means so much to her, both personally and for her sense of adventure, for her as an adventurer, for her father, for the Flower Feather clan, as far as she knows. And she's willing to stay behind because Cocouik is scared. That's really nice of her. Okay, down we go. That was kind of funny, kind of cute. Gale of something dreams. Is this a berry? It is! Berry for Seat Lolly. Berries for Seat Lolly for 1,000 years. Here we go. We found the underground part. Wow. Is this thing broken or just deactivated? I love mysterious ancient technology. Keep your eyes peeled, everybody. I want to catch everything that we can interact with. Ooh. Light, I suppose. So that we can see. So that we can breathe as well. Ah.
A reward on the road.
Okay. Seriously, this is a great place to get notes. To get artifacts. Juan's notes. If only I could have returned to the flames alongside him then. No. One who has committed such crimes, a beast who has slain all near and dear, is unworthy of an ending as warm and brilliant as his. Such revolting blasphemies must be executed. Blood spilled for blood for whom? I think we're starting to see the deterioration of dear Ochkan. If that is indeed Ochkan. Could not be Ochkan. Could be the Pyro Sovereign. Could be... Wow. That was excellent timing. Some other random person I haven't yet considered. But I do, when it says that he returned to the flames, something about a warm ending, I think that's talking about Xabalanque. Unless it's talking about the hero from that one artifact set. Should we read that other artifact set before we get too deep in here? Or should we read it afterwards? It's just teleported down here, isn't there? Oh, it's way over there, though. Unless there's some sort of, like, mechanism that's going to speedily deliver us over there. That seems a ways off. What did we find, Jasper? Ooh, a barrier. Oh, that's the core, huh? Oh, the core of Kuuel, or whatever it was called. And it's infected by the abyss, but I wonder if Kuuel is the name of the dragon person who did this. Ah, the exterior's been corroded by the abyss! Looks like it might fall off any time. Is this what Coco was pointing at? And we don't know what's inside either. Though Paimon's pretty sure it's not the altar. Rigid logic won't get us anywhere. We have to do something about the abyss, though. Let's go, Jasper. Yeah, let's go. Wait, what about Paimon? Rude. Anyway, let's get rid of all this filth first. Wow, that looks like a portal to the abyss. If we knock on it, will our brother come back? Kuulel, it is Kuulel. Light core. Wow, we got a bunch out of this. Okay. Hi, brother. A mysterious device found within Ochkanatlan's core. It seems that in the past it was the core mechanism that powered the entire city, but now it is covered in layer upon layer of abyssal filth. That might be why the power cut out. Oh, if we get this reactivated, will the power turn back on? Or do you think the circuits and whatnot are too damaged? Man, I would love to be able to reactivate the city, I think. Hopefully nothing bad would happen. I just think it would be cool to see it move once more. Radiant pillars! Mysterious pillars scattered about the core of Kuulel. They appear to be devices used to suppress the spread of abyssal corrosion. After radiant fragments are placed within, they will illuminate the area in a certain radius. Abyssal blight will be suppressed and melted away, and void wards will be damaged. Fragments. They glow with a radiant light. They seem to be from the same source of Cocouik's power, and can suppress the abyss. Place them into radiant pillars. Malignant abyssal blight. Compared to ordinary abyssal blight, the power of the abyss within the core of Kuulel is much stronger. Though rings of light can temporarily suppress their growth, they cannot be completely destroyed until the abyssal pollution is eliminated. Okay. Oh, another one. Abyssal vortices. Formed due to the influence of the abyssal blight. It will melt away once it is suppressed. You want me to go in there? Well, I kind of wonder if this would be a good place to take a break and read an artifact set instead. Here's this guy. Well, let's pick up this one. Oh, wow. These look just like Coco's energy fragments from before. Can we place them here to dispel the nearby filth? A 2-tier.
A reward on the road.
Man, this reminds me of the abyss. If we grab one of them, we can put it over here. That will suppress that. This guy will attack me. I will run away. Oh wow, this thing destroyed that thing's shield and it collapsed. That's super cool. Alright, let's keep going just a little bit. And get this. Can't see anything because of the plants. It looks like an eye. There's another gate over there. Okay, I just really quick want to review those artifacts. The ones that we've already read, we can skim briefly. Where are they? The Hero of Cinder City, right? No, Unfinished Reverie is what we read, right? Yes. The first to arrive was a young girl holding a dulled feather accessory. Like, that note that we read. Something about making a feather thing for you. That was by Manchu, and he was speaking to... something? I'll have to read that again once I see this video again. Oh my goodness, yeah. So maybe Manchu is... okay. You know what I really want to find here? I want to find the statue that gave Manchu his vision. If this is indeed him. Fascinating. Okay. That's Unfinished Reverie. What's Obsidian Codex about? Tribal Kings. Oh, Xenogenic? Dispossessed Divine Envoy? Oh, this is so cool. This might be about the Night Kingdom and the Lord of the Night. Here's Cinder City, which we haven't read yet. Knights of the Canopy. Because we peeked at this and we saw something about... in one of these. The Wyob. There was something about... the Python King. Where was that? Which artifact set was that? If it wasn't this one. Which one should I read first? I don't know. I guess none of them for now. Where was that mention of the Python King? I might have to review the video in which we saw the mention. Just in order to, read that artifact set, whichever one it was. Yoink. Wait, no, I want to extract. Yoink. Bring this over here. Fascinating. Oh my god, there's so many. This should be enough to keep the abyss in check here. Let's put it here for now. Or put it here for now? Let's put it here for now. But if I pick it up, it's just gonna come back. I need more of those, don't I? Because I can't get the one at the door, otherwise I assume that door will close on me. Did I just see one down here? I might have. What are you? Oh, you're a Tipetlosaur thing. Found a wall. Found a mysterious path. Mysterious path has ended. How mysterious indeed. Look at all these things. Abyssal rifts. If I walk in here, will you fight me? Man, these things sure do look like the rifts that, what is her name? Skirk makes, aren't they? That makes sense to me and I think it's perfect. I think this guy will help us get back up if we'd like. But what I'd really like to do is break some of these walls or floors. What am I meant to do here? Hey, power crystalfly. I'll take that. Let's go back up for now. Here's a random cliff. We'll try this one. Hey, there's one of our oculi. That's nice. Ooh, and a chest. That's very nice indeed. Let's climb this. See what's up here. Oh wow, I can walk in here. Activate. Oh god, oh no. Oh dear. Am I trapped? Nope. Extract. I'm down again, aren't I? Extract. Open door. Well, I've got a couple of these now, but I completely lost track of where that chest was. Oh, it must have been right here. That's my Tibetlosaur. Yay!
Is this an answer from this world?
Sovereign's Notes 8. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, let's read these. The recording officer's reports indicate that abyssal corrosion remains within the controllable range. It is as our initial estimation showed. No borrowed powers beyond humanity's ken were needed to crush the Alliance's foes. The casualties will inevitably decrease over time, so long as people gradually adapt. They may not yet comprehend why we do this, but they shall one day. This is totally the voice of a tyrant. One day, they will know that this was the only path amidst the many we could have chosen that could lead them to freedom from all external restraints. To survive by relying on the laws of night is akin to a traveler in winter, setting their clothes alight to keep warm. Human fate should be governed by humanity alone, just as he once did. Okay. So yeah, the person who this person really looks up to is definitely a man. So it could be Xabalanque. Why did you do that? Why would you fall like that? Why would you not jump? And then the rules of night. So basically, what is interesting though, is that this person doesn't like the rules of the Night Kingdom. It does sound like that's what they're talking about. But if Xabalanque helped set those up, and this person really respects Xabalanque, I would assume that this person would like, or at least would at least respect those rules. So maybe the person they're talking about is in fact not Xabalanque. Oh god, what? Oh hi. Well, you're up there. I'm all the way down here. Oh. Oh no. You've trapped me. But I use the power of Elevator, and I am no longer trapped. Ooh, a key. Notes 9. The Alliance shall never perish. I cannot let the nation be he founded. The founder of Ochkanatlan, the realm he dreamt of, perish from this world. So long as the city remains permanently sealed, the abyss cannot break through the walls. No matter how things become outside, here shall the kindling of human hope ever remain. Flesh and blood may slow away bone and marrow may rot. Oh, flesh and blood may slow away, bone and marrow may rot, and even the soul may plummet into a prison from which there is no return. But hope alone must never be forsaken, for this was the sole treasure that person left for me. Oh, it's so fascinating to see in all these ancient nations people trying to resist the abyss, to resist fate. They're all taking different approaches and whatnot. This person's approach happens to be tyrannical. Just not ideal. That is so funny. Like, I really came in here and just knocked this out of its socket and then left. I so badly want to know the full story that's happening here. But I think we will get it as we proceed forward. Where have I not yet been? Well, I mean, this thing's telling me to talk to it, so let's go here, I guess. Oh, this is the doorway that we were... Okay, cool. So we can use the key that we picked up to open this gate, which means we can pick up that light from earlier. Ha 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 ha. Hooray. Any more over here? There shouldn't be. Okay. So that one and this one are both solid. We can then pick up this one that we were too maxed out to pick up earlier. Cycle back around to up here. Put those there. Alright, we're done clearing up the filth here. Now we're going to be attacked. There's definitely a fight down below waiting to happen. Whoa. Whoa. Oh no, it fell. It broke? It was holding it together? Did it just break the floor? Are we gonna go deeper? Can we go deeper now? Did it drop down? Let's go take a look. I'm on sure hopes it's not broken. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, it beats like a heart. Did I just die? No, thank God. See, this is why we always protect the fallen core and repel the monsters. We always either unleash our... whatever they're called, our wings, or we drop down a little bit before landing. Ha 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 ha. But we don't die. Good times. Protect the core. Hopefully my rock doesn't blow up the core. Great, good job, Vega. Are each of these rifts going to attack us one by one? I really expect them to all just like open. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, and we've got a mechanism on our side helping us, I'm betting. Is this guy helping us or protecting it? Oh wait, shoot, I'm attacking this device. No, it's not what I meant to attack. Oh dear. Darn it, my buff's all the way over there and I'm all the way over here. One of these, one of those, back to Bennett. Oh, look at it attacking. Is it doing damage? I don't see any normal damage numbers. But I feel like some of those numbers aren't mine, at least. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I want to see it attack more.
Seriously, more? How long is this fight gonna take?
Patience, Paimon. It's a war, not a marathon. A war, not a sprint? Ooh, did you see that normal damage? And I mean, that thing definitely chewed through those void wards.
Phew, it's finally over. The secret source automaton protecting it has also calmed down. Now, let's see what's inside.
There's a chest right there.
Hello? Paimon hopes it won't let her down. Huh? Another phosphorite chunk? Pyrophosphorite chunk? There's more than one? Yay! Wait, the woven scrolls wrapped around it look familiar. They're just like the notes we found in the tower outside the ruins. That's pretty strange. Don't you think so too, Jasper? Vega, what's written on them?
Month unknown, day unknown, weather rainy. Unbelievable. I ended up being attacked by the dragon after all. But maybe I should be thanking it. After all, I wouldn't have stumbled upon this place without it. The core of Oh, I've been saying Ku, haven't I? Chulao? Chuulao! Seems like it was once the heart of the entire city. I heard a member of the tribe speaking about it before. How in ancient times the sacred lord once transformed himself into the heart of the dragon city. I never expected the meaning to be so literal. Unlike those I've encountered elsewhere, the secret source automatons here seem to be able to understand speech. Did the sacred lord make them in order to protect himself? Anyway, at least I don't have to worry about monsters coming after me for now. I can't believe it actually worked. I used the pyrophosphorite on my body to awaken the dragon spirit slumbering within the heart of the machine. Is this little guy really a dragon spirit? Coco! It's so small and absolutely adorable. And it's green like a chunk of turquoise, so I think I'll call it Cocouik. It's the path to the altar of primal flame. I saw the signs left by Aunt Larua. It really is the same path that Blink walked. Still, there's only one chunk of pyrophosphorite left. I must make sure I don't use it up before I get to the Tonatia.
Wow, these notes really were left behind by the same adventurer. So this must be the core of Chulao then?
There are other possibilities. There are too many things here that make little sense.
True, and Coco did point us here. Did he know? Wait.
Weird.
Did he know that there was a pyrophosphorite chunk and wanted us to have it? Paimon doesn't get it.
We should head back first. Let's take this back to Bona.
You're right. Maybe Bona will know what's going on. And we did promise her that we'd go back no matter what we found. Let's get out of here. And quick.
Oh no, the secret source automaton fell apart. That's really sad. We fought together, so I'm sad to see it go.
I'll keep this close.
Ooh. So many crystal flies down here. Rest in peace, my friend. Thank you for fighting until the end. I'm sorry we destroyed this core, maybe. Teleporter. Well, I'm supposed to go back to talk to Bona. Maybe I will, but... Okay, we've got this teleporter now. This would be a great place to, read an artifact. I'm really so curious. I want to see if there's any that talk about anything that's going on here, and we'll just read that, whatever it is. Yes, here it is, the Ancient Python King. Okay, so we're gonna read this one. Beast Tamer's Talisman, a flower carved from flint and dracite, signifying that its bearer is qualified to become a beast tamer. So I'm wondering if in these artifacts we can find the identity of the person that Ochkan respected. This flower, carved from flint and dracite, was left in Cinder City. It is a talisman passed down through generations by beast tamers from the Scions of the Canopy. A flint paw print adorns the item, said to have been made by the first Yumkasaurus to bond with a human. The beast tamers are those who focus on building friendships with saurians. Their ideals are sometimes incomprehensible even to their fellow tribespeople, for they seek to settle matters peacefully, even with violent saurians who have hurt a human, even attempting to beat the saurian hunters to the punch. There is a way to gain the trust of even the most vicious saurian. All that is needed is enough patience. This was the wisdom the young beast tamer received from his master alongside this weighty talisman, and he kept it in his heart. Beasts, too, have the same hearts as we do. So he believed, and so kept faith, until the world-engulfing black tide came. Those were monsters who could never be understood, beasts with whom peace could never be made. When he finally returned to his hometown, all he saw were dreams ripped to shreds by monstrous claws running amok. Settling the tribespeople fortunate enough to survive, the beast tamer, no longer young, embarked on a journey from which there could be no return. This time, his foes were the heartless demons that came in with that dark tide, and dealing with them, too, required patience. For only patience could ensure that not one of them was left to plague the land he held dear. Legend holds that the ancient Python King once forged a secret, abyss-repelling treasure that could only be retrieved from the filth-ridden ancient city. Perhaps such was simply the wishful thinking of those who dwelled deep in despair, but for the brave, this hope was yet worth a try. At the end of his journey, the warrior bereft of his home would reach the burned-out city, and there come face to face with a secret long buried. This is so cool. Already we're seeing parallels to this world quest. That ancient treasure, and the jade that we're looking for, and the flying ship. Stories are all connecting. I love it. Oh wait, we need to back out. Go here. Mountain Ranger's Marker. A signal used by mountain rangers to mark out paths. Their bird feather shapes make them very eye-catching indeed. Some say that the mountain rangers who came from the spring source would leave these feather-like tokens on the paths they trod, both to mark the road out and also to tell future visitors that someone had come this way in the past. Today, these tokens lie silently in deserted nooks of the ash-laden ancient city. I'm scanning my brain to see if I remember seeing any feathers. I don't. It would be so cool if we could see just fallen little feathers in the corners of paths sometimes. And none would ever walk these paths again, just as those who left the tokens behind had hoped. They had stepped on every firm rock in the mountain cliffs and trod upon every fallen leaf in the forest. Never did they stop, those mountain rangers, they who had long committed every inch of Nutland to memory. Whenever travelers or explorers from abroad arrived, they would enthusiastically serve as guides, though even those wondrous sights to behold were to them merely old childhood friends. Then the day came when the black tide swept across the distant skies, and all that was once familiar vanished into the void. Where children once played laughing in gardens, now only ashes and bones burned by wildfire remained. Where the tribespeople once washed their work fatigue away in hot springs, now fresh blood and mud ran over the banks. But the final mountain ranger had no time to stop and mourn, for there were things he had to do. To set out again on this path he no longer knew, and retake his home, once so familiar. Legend said that a treasure powerful beyond measure lay at the heart of the Black Tide, in the ancient city wherein a foul dragon lurked. It was akin to a golden wheel that could reverse time's flow, burning away the writhing, agonized present, and bringing the beautiful past back. As if grasping a last lifeline, the veteran, peril-proven mountain ranger decided to make this his final stop, even should it be yet another trap laid by some heartless spectator for the terrified people. Wow, you know what we're starting to see? This is so cool. A pattern of someone hearing the story of this ancient artifact and people trying to find it. So this, assuming that these people are not the same people, and I assume not, because this is the beast tamer. He came and sought the treasure. This is the mountain ranger. He came and sought the treasure. Who do we have next? Mystic's gold dial. A golden disc shaped like a sun. The draconic patterns on it seem to symbolize the cycle of life and death. Look at the Ouroboros! There's a little snake dragon! Cute. Ordinarily speaking, mystics born in the canyon of Night Smoke would have to train for decades to grasp the techniques needed to communicate with the Wyob. But in this most chaotic of times, even the freshest-faced disciple had to take to the battlefield, guiding the heroic spirits of the fallen home. Oh, guiding the heroic spirits of the fallen home. This lovely golden disc, lost within the ancient city, once belonged to an equally beautiful little mystic, and the needle upon it always points home. When the black tide darkened the sun and enveloped the land, the Night Kingdom was also occupied by the vicious hounds of the Beast Rifts, and their dark blood was smeared everywhere. The voices of the ancient Wyob were drowned amidst the sonorous sea of metal and stone clashing, and the wailing of tormented life, nigh forgotten by all. But the tribal shamans knew that for warriors devoured by the dark shadows, even death was a luxury, and should their valiant spirits escape the clutches of evil, they would often lose their way in the night realms, finally becoming unable to return home. To maintain the staying power of the tribes in battle, and to reclaim their lost kin, one group of mystics after the next departed the canyon, and they could be seen fighting everywhere, whether it was a corpse-strewn battlefield, or amidst the ruins filled with devastation. For the young mystic named Liriwu, this was her first time embarking on such a long and arduous journey. Liriwu was from the Masters of the Nightwind? The team of adventurers whose goal was to reach the city above the clouds were battle-hardened veterans, one and all, save for her. Although she had been most earnest in her desire to join. Oh, Aunt Liriwu! Oh, that's cool. So maybe it's a family that is spread between the Flowerfeather clan and the Nightwind. Okay. Although she had been most earnest in her desire to join, the creatures lurking in the city still far exceeded her imagination. Her companions had long anticipated this, and so they left her behind in a safe tower before departing quietly. When the girl who had fled in the face of danger finally made it to their encampment, all that awaited were shattered corpses, the remains of the dragon's hearty meal. As a mystic, not only had she failed to rescue her allies, but she could not bring their souls back either. But if nothing else, she had to bring back tales of their end, back to their families who yet awaited their return. I remember now. Our leader said that he had a child, so... Come on, Liriwu, pull yourself together. Carrying new hope in her heart, she set out on another path, upon a homeward road for all. Oh man. Yeah, these parties all making it to Uchkanatlan just get absolutely wiped out. Again, I do love how in this game, when they establish that a location is dangerous, they prove to you that that location is dangerous. All these people. So I wonder, this is probably someone from the Flowerfeather clan tried. Someone from the... What do you think? The Science of the Canopy? Yeah, the Science of the Canopy tried. Someone from Masters of the Nightwind accompanied a team. Maybe not from the Nightwind themselves, but this is the Nightwind. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be missing one tribe. Unless maybe this is Masters of the Nightwind and shall we say, children of the echoes. Seems like some people from every tribe have tried to reach Ochkanatlan and the artifact. Wandering Scholar's Claw Cup. A strange goblet strikingly similar in shape to a dragon's claw. Its maker must have made it with something special in mind. Whew. Running out of steam here. Even in this fertile land where martial prowess prevails. Oh, this must be from the Collective of Plenty. Some have eyes only for books and knowledge. So it was for a certain someone who claimed to be the president of the Saurian Relics Association, who carried thick woven scrolls day in and day out, or spent those days tampering with mystery mechanisms of unknown provenance. To prove that his research was not utterly useless, he would also make some items, with this strangely shaped beast claw goblets being his pride and joy. At that time, he had yet to realize how much of a luxury all this pointless study was. When dark nightmares devoured homes, all the woven scrolls they worked so hard to find were destroyed in the fires of war. His daily routine, to which he was long used, evaporated as if he had awakened from a quiet afternoon nap. And destiny pushed him onto another path, and in this he no longer had any choice. He had once read in the oldest scrolls that the ruins left by the ancient dragons contained weapons capable of defending against the demons. So, to prevent his comrades from dying in vain, he put his past research aside, dedicating the rest of his life to a new cause. The machines of the secret source excavated from those abandoned ruins were restructured and modified to aid the warriors. Perhaps it was the knowledge accumulated over the years, or perhaps it was some wise sage's guiding hand behind the scenes, but the project went incredibly smoothly. Until, at last, in the depths of a forsaken city, he discovered a secret, or perhaps a curse, that had been hidden for thousands of years. Legend held that the Python King of Ochkanatlan once built a skyfaring treasure ship, and that within the ship was a secret prize that could drive the abyss beyond the bounds of the world. Such legends became a balm to those eking out survival in such desolate times, and a beacon to countless adventurers who embarked on lengthy journeys to save the world. Not one who ventured forth returned, making the scholar a target for public scorn. Yet he kept faith that this was no lie, that this was a truth he had witnessed with his very own eyes. Some say he meant to prove his point, or perhaps he meant to end all this. But the traveling scholar at last joined a team of adventurers, heading toward the city up in the clouds. Wow. Okay, so there's somebody from the Collective of Plenty. Here's my immediate largest question, because I love robots. If this guy managed to reverse engineer secret source automatons and either rebuild them into or reprogram them into mechanisms that would assist the modern day warriors, where did his mechanisms go? Because we've seen secret source automatons all over the place. And they attack us, which is not very nice of them. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that these mechanisms are the ones that, like the archive description says, they're still just operating on the bare bones of their original programming. So where are the ones that this guy made or modified? The ones who would protect us, maybe, or fight alongside us. Maybe one of them is one that we just met down by the core. I thought that that guy was protecting the core, and that's why we just happened to be on the same side. You know, enemy of the enemy is my friend. But maybe that was one of the ones that this guy modified. I could totally see him having modified one after making it to Ochkanatlan, or maybe he brought a modified one with him, because it seems like he too tried to reach the treasure ship. This is so cool. There was something else in here that was interesting. I think the location of this is a little curious to me. Because it says, in the depths of a forsaken city, he discovered a secret or perhaps a curse. And then after that, he departs, he joins a team of adventurers and head towards the city in the clouds. So, the depths of the Forsaken City, is that he found something in Ochkanatlan and then after that joined a team trying to go into the sky? Or do you think he found something in in the Ochkanatlan ruins near the Collective of Plenty, because we know there's a lot of Ochkanatlan technology over there. And I would be surprised if he made it into the depths of Ochkanatlan without a team. Except maybe he had his mechanisms with him. Teams, to be fair, don't have a great success rate here. Demon Warrior's Feather Mask. A feather mask with a falcon-esque plumage. Many legends surround this object. The tribe built atop the mountain would regularly host combat tournaments, in which contestants would wear special masks. These served to intimidate opponents, but contestants also saw them as symbols for themselves. Whenever a masked warrior took the field, their fans would roar out, yet fall silent when the opposition made their entrance. But when the man wearing the feather mask bearing a falcon semblance entered, all would be strangely silent. Before becoming an adventurer, Taika was the mightiest warrior in the Flowerfeather clan, always getting the upper hand during these rites of contention. Sometimes this would even bore him. Perhaps this was how the rest of his life would play out? Or how could he have known of the imminent catastrophe then? It began as mere dark clouds roiling on the horizon, then sporadic reports of people disappearing in the Night Realm. And when the monsters appeared before them, none were ready. Nonetheless, someone had to shoulder the responsibility, and the strong naturally should bear a greater burden. It was only after witnessing true war that he first felt the weight of destiny. Thus did he bid his wife and unborn child farewell, and he became himself a fearsome demon on the battlefield. For to vanquish demons and monsters, one must become more ferocious still. That was the last battle of his life, and as he collapsed amidst the pool of blood atop the apex of the Cinder City, countless scenes flashed before his eyes. He glimpsed the fiery red flames of the ancient land bloom before them once more like fields of flowers upon the plains. The gates of hell are stained red by the flowing blood of the brave. Let me offer my blood, and leave the key to those gates with my child. Or perhaps what he saw was the faint light through the crack in that gate, at last reminding him of the words he said to his beloved wife as they parted! Oh my god, I just got actual chills. If it's a girl, call her Bona. She will surely become an outstanding warrior. She's from... Yeah, because she said that the abyssal catastrophe, what's it called? The cataclysm, was decades ago. So I'm revising, instead of like 40, 50 decades, I think it was like 20 decades ago, maybe 30. Exactly how old she is, basically. Because her dad fought in the cataclysm. Oh, I love it. I love how these artifact sets tie into these world quests. I'm so curious. What is going on here? How has she lived all these years? Do you think Coco's keeping her alive? Well, no, she didn't find it at first or immediately. And how is she losing time, basically? Because if she had been exploring these realms for centuries, she would have found this place already. She could have done it herself. So, how come she didn't make it this far yet? Was she frozen in time until we walked in here? Does the whole place freeze until outside adventurers come to visit? Is she forgetting things? Is she looping? Does she cease to exist when she's off screen? Does she keep getting killed by the dragon and then she respawns with no memory? I am fascinated to know. Okay, well, that'll have to be next time. I presume it won't even be next time. It's probably a ways down this world quest chain that we will learn her secrets, but what a fantastic little mystery we have here. And I cannot wait to get up into the sky. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Genshin pulls one of those plot twists of there never was anything really there. You know, these are based on legends, and the legends aren't always entirely accurate. Maybe the skyship has long since fallen. Maybe it's under us because, you know, the abyss is above, the skies are below. That whole theory that's circling in the back of my mind. So, it could also be that it wasn't a skyship at all, it was something else. It could be one of those giant dragon floating things, you know? Floating dragon things, that is to say. So, still waiting on a plot twist there, but on the other hand, I would love to get up into the sky. it really looks like there's something up there when we look up. A giant, perfectly placed cloud that never moves. So, you know, I hope there's something up there, and I can't wait to get up there if there is. But for now, that'll be all for today. I'm loving this so much! I hope you guys are too. Thank you for watching. A special shout out to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, Ruru, Axel Iron, Jay Quellen, Lunar, Sonova, Matsan, Marcin, Marcus, Sal, Don't Call It, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all for your support, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of, I almost said Dragonspine, wow, the rest of Ochkanatlan when we get back to it next time. See you then! Bye now!